Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Aries, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, so, it's interesting. I was just about to say you came out in the Libra reading, so you may want to check that out. And then out comes the Justice card, Libran energy, your person. All right, they're viewing you as the Two of Wands, and their future action towards you is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this is someone here who might be acting a little bit aloof. And I kind of feel like Aries, they're trying to draw you to them. They want you to make the next move or the first move. We see the King of Coins in reverse, all right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I feel like this person may not be fully investing in this connection. I feel like I don't know, with the Justice card in reverse, I kind of feel like they might feel like you're a little bit out of their league here, Aries, or they might be lacking a little bit of confidence. Justice in reverse tells me they're feeling imbalanced, or they're acting aloof, or maybe even a bit superficial here with you. So let's see. We see the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? And we see the Hermit card. Okay, Virgo energy. So I feel like this is definitely somebody who has secret feelings for you, but I just get they're really, really hesitant to come towards you or to make you an offer. Now, it could be that this person has recently been through some sort of breakup or separation. It does feel like that maybe with a karmic third party, and they may have been left feeling extremely drained, maybe even financially, physically drained. I do think this person is single, though, with the Hermit card. But I also feel like they kind of feel safer in the silence. All right, like this person is definitely thinking about you, but they're trying to connect with, source energy, spirit, their angels, their guides, trying to figure out what to do next. Because I feel like they want you to come towards them. That's the energy I'm getting. And I'm not necessarily getting because they're trying to play games, or it's like an ego play. I feel more so just because they're a little bit hesitant. They're not sure you're interested. They're not sure that, they might feel like you're out of their league. They view you as the Two of Wands, so they may feel like you have, a big decision to make between them and someone else. The Two of Wands can sometimes be my twin flame card. This person does want to move forward with you, but like I said, they're hesitant, they're nervous, they're insecure. They could be a secret admirer there with that Hermit card. The Ten of Swords in reverse. This person feels like you could be this new beginning for them after heartbreak or after loss. For some of you, this person knows that you've recently been through some sort of painful ending. So again, they could also be holding back because they don't want to overwhelm you, or they're not sure that the timing is right. For others of you, this is somebody that you've had an ending with. But they do see you clearly, or they feel like they see you clearly. And with the Six of Pentacles here, this person wants to bring this connection into balance with you. The Six of Pentacles is, you are what I've been waiting for, right? It's an energy of what I'm looking for is looking for me. And so they do feel like you two could be a really harmonious match. But the Knight of Cups in reverse, I'm not really getting player energy. I just still kind of get like they want you to come towards them. They're afraid to make the first move. They're afraid to kind of look stupid. They're afraid to be rejected. They're afraid they've misread the situation. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, but you are what they've been waiting for. They realize like you're the Six of Pentacles for them. Someone they feel would complement them beautifully. And the Fool energy in reverse. But I'm telling you, they're nervous. They're nervous. They don't want to look stupid. They don't want to feel foolish. They don't want to, mistakenly have misread, the connection or what's going on here. And I feel like my Aries with the Knight of Wands in reverse, you're probably feeling a little bit insecure yourself about what's going on here, because this person is definitely hard to read. But I feel more than anything, it's their anxiety, their insecurity here that's getting in the way. Some of my Aries with the Knight of Wands in reverse, you might be feeling a little bit triggered by this. You might be like, come on, tell me how you feel, or you want more signs and signals from this person about how to move forward. Because we do see the Justice card, victory energy here. I do think you're attracted to this person. I do think there's a part of you that is interested in this person or this connection, but they're hard to read. They're hard to read, and it's because they hold back. It's because of their insecurities. Okay, because they feel like you're out of their league, or they're worried you're going to reject them. But at the same time, it's like they see that you two would make a really good match. And like I'm going to repeat myself for the umpteenth time, they want you to come towards them. I don't know if that works for you, Aries, or not. All right, we see imprisonment. This is somebody who's definitely an overthinker. This is somebody who's stuck in their head. All right, and they probably tell themselves, they talk themselves out of asking you out or telling you how they feel or flirting harder with you. We see community. This is definitely somebody who's around you. For some of you too, this person might feel like it's a little bit difficult to approach you, or they get a little bit nervous because there's always people around you. So whether it's coworkers or it's friends or it's family members. So if you are interested in this person, Aries, and you know who I'm talking about, you may want to try to make yourself a bit more accessible. All right, or reachable in a like where there aren't as many people around. And we see thoughts. You are this person's creative muse. This person definitely, thinks about you all the time. You live rent-free in this person's head. Okay, so let's see what we need to know about them that we don't already know, or what might be holding them back. What might be holding them back? All right, so expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list and want what's real. Okay, so I do think it might be somebody who's quite picky. But again, they might be quite picky because of their own insecurities. But I also feel like more so than them being super picky is like they're worried that they're not going to live up to your expectations. And we see no good ones. So there's someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. And I kind of feel like this person does have a tendency to tell themselves untrue stories, and talk themselves out of coming towards you or moving towards you or telling you how they really feel. But they can't ignore this, and they keep coming back to you is what I'm getting. No matter how much they might try to tell themselves, well, maybe Aries isn't that great, right? And then they find themselves thinking about you all the time, admiring you, falling for you. So it's like almost like they're having a really hard talking themselves out of this, even though I'm sure they've tried. Let's see what they want to say to you. All right, we see timing isn't right. So I have a lot to take care of, and I hope you understand it's important that I do things the right way at the right time. So yeah, this person definitely is trying to work off of their own schedule. They need to feel comfortable. They need to build up that strength and courage. And do I think that they're procrastinating? A little bit. All right, and thank you. I appreciate your faithfulness, compassion, and that you hung in there with me. So I do think that, despite everything here, Aries, this person really does feel like you've been kind and compassionate to them, patient with them even. Because I do get that they really appreciate the way that you are, the way that you show up, either in the relationship, if you're friends or your coworkers. They feel like you're kind to them. You're patient with them. Maybe you extend them grace that other people haven't. All right, let's see what we need to see that we might not be seeing here. What do we need to see that we might not be seeing here? All right, shared vision for the future. So you and this person do want a lot of the same things, and you bring out the best in each other. So there's this potential, okay? But it's like they just need to get over these insecurities first is what I'm getting. All right, Aries, so are you willing to make the first move here? Or is this just like, is it too annoying and frustrating, and are you ready to walk away? Let me know in the comments section down below. All right, final messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries here. In alignment. So everything is aligning perfectly in your life. What didn't make sense in the past will now start to fall into place. Okay, and I think it's important that you stay in alignment. And Spirit's saying that you're on the path to mastery. You're stepping into a new expanded consciousness that you will soon master. Okay, so I love that. So this is kind of an energy here of like, you know, again, you decide, Aries, if you want to make the first move here. That's what they're waiting for. That's what they're hoping for. And I don't think it comes from ego or, you know, some sort of ego play. I think it comes from their own insecurities. But it's a question you have to ask yourself. Is this the type of person that you'll be happy with? I don't think that they're always insecure. I don't think they're going to be insecure in the relationship. I just think it's this initial fear of rejection or like feeling foolish that's holding them back. You're very much so in alignment. You're entering this new expanded consciousness. So you will know whether or not this feels right for you or not. All right, my lovely Aries, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.